Hello everybody, this is Carol from Friendly Quail. I'm here today working on my big book, my big journal adventure, and I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're not new, thanks for coming back. And I've really been enjoying this. Anna used to, made by Granath, my dear friend. She's been encouraging me to do a big journal, and this is the biggest one I've done, and I am really having fun. So it's really worth it. So I have been working on the I'm gonna put this aside, the signatures, and last time I added some things, tipped them out, pushed them in, whatever, and I'm going to do some more, and I'm also going to do some pockets and tuck spots. So I kind of went through and got some things pulled out so I could do that, and I just love this paper. All right, and I'm just going to kind of page through. I know I have something in here. Oh, here it is. I am going to do a tuck spot right here. And this is made from book page and napkin. And I probably should put something on the side of it because I notice it's ripping. Maybe some tape. What kind of tape do I want to put on? So I want maybe my faux cellophane, old cellophane. I still have a couple of pieces of this left from when I made this the last time. Let's see. What would be a good length? If I can get them to come off decent. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try this one before I put it in. So anyway, I have been having a blast with this, and in fact, my husband says I don't even want to come out of my studio sometimes. Okay, I think this will do it. I made these a while ago, and I used some paper that probably I should not have used because it was a little bit too cracky. I hope that looks okay. Yeah. Scissors and cut this off. Okay. I think the bottom's okay because it's doubled up. This folds around, but it's doubled up. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in on this page right here. And I'm going to put the whole back down. And I've got, if you can see this, a postcard that it was like just a modern postcard. And after watching one of Anna's Use It or Lose It videos, okay, it looks like this is coming up a little bit. I guess I'm going to have to start using can't even talk. I'm looking for well, here it is. I took an old postcard and I decorated it with over the picture. So, okay. So this is going to end up going in here like that. I think that looks nice. I think this is, make sure that's down tight. Look like it's lifting up a little bit. Now if I had this napkin over the entire paper, that would make it very strong, but I didn't. I only had it on the front. So, added some Edith Holden, because I realized I didn't have any in there. This is that one that folds out. Okay, all right. Next signature. I know I got something in here because I can see it. Okay, here's a little pocket that I'm going to put in. This, I made it, you could use it as a journal card or a pocket, but I'm going to use it as a pocket, and I'm going to put this full cabinet card in here that I made a couple years ago. And she'll be looking out over the top. I think that'll be cool. Okay, so I will put this in with our glitter glue. Now when I go to sew this in, I'm going to take all of the cards and things out, but I needed to do some pockets. And I thought this was really pretty with this. I used a little gesso on that underneath and put labels and a sticker on. So this will be in here. I'm going to leave it a little bit more out because I don't want it to get glued in. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? I know I have, here we go. I'm going to put this, I took a picture. This was from a book. It is one of Georgia O'Keeffe's paintings. And I'm going to put this in as a flip out, tip out, flip out, whatever. And I think I'm going to do it the same way I did that one on the front page. I'm going to use this lace. And, well, let's see. I think I might, instead of laying it down all at once, I think I might, oh, I'm so sorry. Such a klutz. I might use the, I'm putting my thing back in. I might put this on. I'm trying to decide which way should I do it. If it's here, do I put the lace? I think the lace would show up better on the flower side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that part down here, and then I'll glue the other part to into the book. That way I can put the glue on here. Now it is going to be a little shiny when it dries. I probably could have used art glitter glue. It just takes longer to dry. Okay. Let's get it to the edge. All right. So this will be the part glued down into the book. Last time when one of the things I did, and I used Mod Podged paper from an old magazine from the Youth's Home Companion or something it was called. And I put it aside. I had turned it over like this one. I put something in like this, and I took that one page totally out because I had it open to dry, and I must have bumped it and it closed, and it glued it shut partially. And so then I tried taking it off and it ripped the page. And then I tried to repair it, and then it just was not good. So not gonna do it. I might do this with art glitter glue. And put the cap on this. And then take the page and leave it open. Because then I can put it on all of these little things. And it won't be shiny. Don't want it on the paper though. So I hope you're all doing well. My husband today is at his sister's. She lives 4 miles away. And that poor lady, it's like she's Job from the Bible or something, because in the last couple of years, lots of things have happened to her. Some I'm not even going to talk about, but she had a few things, and then her husband died, and then her home during Hurricane Milton was damaged so much that it had to be torn down. She had a double wide. Then she moved, and she let's see, she bought a new double wide, and I thought she should go and get it. I thought she should get it inspected before she bought it, but she didn't want to spend the money. And since then, she's found out. I gotta see if there's anything else in here I need to do. That she has to replace a whole wall in the thing. Oops, it moved. Go back. That's why I use Fabri-Tac a lot for that. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. She didn't want to spend money for an inspection, so she didn't. And then she found out she has to that her roof was leaking, and she had this whole wall damaged, and she has to get it fixed. And I see, here's another one. I'm going to put this on here. Again, I'm using lace, so let me take, oh, and I have a pocket that I want to put on there. So I'll take this page out. Anyway, I put paper on the back of this. And let's see, about this much. Anyway, she has to get that done, and so that's going to cost her a bunch of money. And then she got termites. It's like a plague. Like the plague is coming after her. So today, my husband is going over, and he's helping her. She has to put everything in bags and everything, because she's going to have her house tented. And then she will be staying with us for a few days, because she can't stay in her thing because of the poison that they put in for the termites. It's just like one thing after another. So she had her roof fixed. She's got a guy lined up to do the work on her house. But then she had to kind of put it on hold for a little bit. Because of the termites. Because she had to make sure she had enough money to pay, which is about $2,000. I think I'll put it right here. And then that will flip like this. I gotta let it dry. Need a little more glue. So I feel so bad for her, but you know, she penny wise and pound foolish or whatever. Okay, so this is a pocket out of a book page that I had made, and it was, I fussy cut this out of a book. I got a label and some lace, and this is going to be a pocket on here, and then I'm going to use one of my tags that I made with the tea bag and stamped tea bag collage masterboard, and then I made tags out of it. So that is going to go in here. This was from a dictionary page, and I love that. I got that little thumb notch thing in there where the letters showed through from down below. All right, and again, this is book page, but it'll it's a better book page than the other one was. And it should hold up pretty well because this is folded down and glued under to give it more stability. So I'm going to put this like this over here to dry, and I will make sure I don't bump it so that it closes up like I did the last one. Okay, I have to stand up. Okay. Oh, this is fun. And it's taken me a while. Okay, here it is. Oh, this came off of Signature 5. Let's see. Oh, this I need to put something to close this pocket up. I'm going to glue it first. And then I'm going to put something over the edge, like a label, to help it secure it. This is a giant journal card, and I backed it with some paper from my Ecodyne. Okay, it's really just a little pocket that I turned it up, but I think it's going to be good. Now, let's see, what can I put on the edge? I want something that I can put, you know, around it. That looks okay. There's some numbers that might work. Got some tickets and things up there that I probably could use. So after I finish putting all of this in, I'm going to do some other decorating in here. Ah, this is a good one. One that I made. And I'm going to be doing some decorating in here. And you know, doing a little stenciling and that type of thing. And then I'm going to be ready to sew it together. So I'm very excited. I'm going to fold this in half. And fold this one in half. So half will be on this page and half around it. Okay. All right. Let's get this over the edge to help support that pocket. And a little later today, I'm pulling out something and I'll do my try something new. And that should be fun. So I'm going to make 2 videos today. I don't have any tabs in here yet, and I might put some tabs. And I did, where did it go? Oh, this is just an old envelope. And I'm going to just stick that in here. And then I'm going to put this giant journal card in here. And see if I can do this without. Do I have anything else that goes in here? Don't think so. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. I'm going to leave this to dry. I was so disappointed when that other one stuck, and it was just like, why? Why did you have to do that? You know what? It worked. I took it out. I added this, and I just put a picture under the opening, and I'm going to do a little stenciling or something on here. And I love that blue that was inside, and then I taped. This is the back of the picture. This was a 2-sided picture. So I'll do a little bit of stenciling on here to make it look a little better. And then that'll be a writing spot. Okay, here is a pocket that I want to put on. And this is one I had in my stash. It's got a pocket here and a pocket here. And you could just clip it in. Or you can glue it. And I think I might glue it. I thought this flower looked almost exactly like that flower. It even has the little thing coming out of the middle. I thought that was perfect. And kind of the pink around the edges. I thought, wow, that was meant to be in here. So I think what I'm going to do, because this is very old ledger paper, I think what I'm going to do is glue that kind of to the edge of there. I'll use my art glitter glue. But these pockets are made with a cardstock, and a pretty cardstock. It was a one-sided cardstock, which is, but I folded it, and you could just use this to, be a floating pocket if you wanted it to be. been so aware lately of hesitating, and part of it is because I'm doing something and I can't seem to talk and do something at the same time. And then I say, and I don't like that. I am going to take this page out so I can put this right on the edge. So I listened to someone on YouTube, and it's not about journaling, but he used to be in radio, and he does not ever say something like So I'm very conscious, and I'm trying to break that habit. This is just a time card that I had. Coffee Dyed. And that's going to go in here, and just so you can write on it. Not going to decorate it anymore. And then this is one that I made with a book page. It's actually from Dante's Inferno. And then I did some things where I made it look old and put a sticker on it and everything. I did that and use it or... No, I always want to say use it or lose it. I did that on one of my Try Something New Tuesdays. So how are we in here? Looks like everything's good. It's not showing through, which is, with old paper, sometimes you have to worry about. Okay. And it doesn't seem to have oozed out any glue. Okay, and let's see. Oh, this will be a page just to write on. And I wanted to use one of my paper clips that I made last week. So I'm just putting a piece of paper in there. So you can journal on that too. I'll stencil here. All right. Moving along. We are almost at a half an hour. This is something I did last week. Starting to flatten out. I must have something in here. Do I have any pockets or anything? Oh, here we go. Thought there was something in everything. So, I took a piece of lace that had the holes in it, and I put ribbon through it. And this is going to become a flip out. And I will take that and first put the glue on here. And I am going to use my Fabri-Tac. I'm putting the pin back in my art glitter glue. So it's about it's about an inch wide. So I want this to be a little bit less than a half of an inch. Ooh, my stomach's growling. I guess it's noon. It's noon right now. I ate a little earlier than I usually do for breakfast because I went to the dermatologist today. Okay, I'm going to pull that back a little bit. I really should have it to about the middle of the ribbon. Okay. I do have this glued on the top and the bottom. Okay. And I am going to use Fabri-Tac on this too. Okay. Well, I think I had it this way, but do I want it this way? There's a little tiny little ladybug in there. I think I'm going to put it as a tip-in, or one of these. Put it in this way. Okay. I've got to get more glue on the middle of this. There's a snail down here. And it's like there's a little bit of it missing. Another one I have to let. Will come open like this, and I'm going to put a piece of plastic in here, or what do you call it? Come here. Freezer paper with plastic on one side. I'm going to put that back down, and I don't want it to glue to the page. I can't have it folded. I'll just rip it. I got more. I got more where that came from. And again, I'm going to let this dry. I got a little bit of this. I don't know what it's from. It's like brown stuff. Well, it is a grungy journal. But it came off my fingers. It's like glue got some glue with some distress ink on it on my fingers. Okay. I'm going to pause just a sec and wash my hands. All better. I might have to grunge that up intentionally to make it blend in. Okay, so this is doing okay. And I need to let that dry. And this is going to go in here, so I'm just going to set this aside. Okay. There we go. A little bit more. I have a lot to do yet. Okay. Oh, this is a note card that I coffee dyed, and it flips up. And I like to sometimes use these as pockets. So I'll put it on the page like this. It'll be a pocket where I've got one of my, I made one of the journal cards that I made a while ago. And then you'll be able to lift this up to journal on as well. So let's get this in. These are a little thick, but I got these at a thrift store. I got a whole box of them a long time ago, and when I first started journaling, and I coffee dyed them when I still was doing that in my oven. So it depends what you dried it on, what kind of marks you got. And I put it up here because it says 1929 Warner Brothers. That'll go in there. Do we have anything else in here? Nope, that's it. Let's see if there's anything that... doesn't seem to have oozed out at all, so I think we're okay. All right, and let's see what I have in here. Oh, I have another one of these. I'm going to put this over here. Again, I'm going to put, this is some coffee dyed muslin. I'm going to put this half on and half off of there. And I'm going to bring it, you know, kind of to the edge of the writing. Make sure that that's covered up. I guess I'll do it as long as everything, because this is going to show no matter what. And then that'll flip out like that. So this is just a strip that it had a lot of coffee on it, so I didn't use it for stamping. And spreading it with my finger a little bit. That looked pretty cool with the this weed on here. Looks like could be something like Queen Anne's lace or something. And have to get it up to the edge without it going onto the actual paper. All right, let me see. Better to do this, I think. I'm kind of going underneath so that I get the glue under where it still lifts up a little bit. Okay, that actually worked pretty well. Let's see if there's anything else, or if I feel something in here. I don't know if it's a pocket or not. Yep. Okay. This is a pocket that I made, and I'm going to put it on here. And this was also stamped tea bag, but I put it on this darker cardstock and made this into a pocket. So I'm going to put this and glue this in. I have it stitched around and I have some zigzag and some straight stitch. Trying to get it right by the edge. Sometimes with the sewing it doesn't want to lay down as easy. But I need it to the edge. Okay, and I'm going to put it on this page. Okay. And this is one I made in Try Something New Tuesday, and I have a bird picture in an old plastic slide that I used alcohol on, and put it on, used some labels and a sticker, but I didn't do anything for to put a ribbon in or anything. So I think, what should I do? I have something I punched still stuck in there. There. Now it's out. Okay. I'm going to put here I think I'm all ready, and I still don't have everything out that I need. I'm going to put one of these in. It's kind of a bronze, and I have the little thing for the back of it. I have to make the hole a little bigger. Instead of, it has to be a quarter, 1/4 inch basically. Can I get it through? Yep, it's through now. All right, and then this little thing goes on the back. Sometimes, yeah, they're punched out and one side is like up and the other down, and I like the upside up. And then I have to get, I'll do this from the back, so I'm putting that through there and closing and pinching, and there we go. I think they look nicer because it kind of hides that spreading out part sometimes. So this thing does not quite get it as tight as I'd like it to be. Okay, and then I've got this little bit of Sari Silk that I'm going to use for a ribbon because I thought that looked nice. And I always like to put a little bit of glue back here. To kind of hold that in place. And then I'm going to cut this off. I could have probably made 2 of them out of this piece. Oh well, too late now. There we go. Now, do I have anything else in here? I don't think so. I have to get that all straightened out where this is all going to go and everything when I sew it together. Okay, and this is dry. But I'm still going to leave that one open. for a little while. Okay, last signature. We're at 45 minutes, so I gotta hurry up. Okay. Oh, this is a pocket that I made in one of my videos. And it's made out of an envelope and covered. You can see the envelope on the back here. And the little butterfly, you glue it just in the center, and so you can fold it up as a closure. And then I have one of my tags with the tea bags. And the flower shows through. And this is going to go on this page right here. Our glitter glue. Okay. And I'm trying to remember if I did that as a... I think I maybe made these it might have been a Try Something New Tuesday. I'm not sure anymore, because I did those it wasn't this year that I did it. I have a few left. One of these days I'm going to go back and look and see things that I made, that maybe I made a bunch of them, and now I don't have that many left. There's some things, and I love these. I think that butterfly closure is so cool. There we go. I think I maybe only have one or two of these left, and I had made quite a few. There we go. Probably be better to make sure it's all down well without the tag in there. Okay, and I'll put that back in later. I have a feeling that's the last thing, but we'll see. Oh, no, I got one more. This is just a glassine bag that I coffee dyed. Nice and crunchy. And I'm putting this tag in it. It just perfect fit. And I probably will do, I haven't done it yet, but I probably will do just a little bit of decorating on the front of this. And just maybe like a little snippet or something. We'll see. Because you can see through it. And this is going to go on this. There we go. This is one that I did this in a Try Something New using foil over cardstock and embossing folder from Tim Holtz. This is out of a masterboard, and then I decorated it. This stamped, stamp, stamp, stamp and stamp, and I did stamps. All of these are stamps, and then put that on there too. And it fits perfectly. I need to put something on it to pull it out though. Not sure. Oh, I do have more in here yet to do. Okay, I'm gonna leave that kind of, you know, sticking out, so that I need to put something on there, and I think I'll probably put a slot and put a little ribbon in it or something. Okay, this is a napkin that I Mod Podged. And I'm just going to be a nice flat pocket. Make it into a pocket. I'm going to put this, so this is kind of in the middle of those two pictures. Okay. Hopefully I did not move it too much. Check and make sure it's not glued down somewhere where I don't want it to be glued down. And then I'll be putting this. I did these and try something new and use Lindy's Magicals, but I thought that looked nice with this layout right here. And I fussy cut this Luna moth with some leaves out of a bigger picture, and I'm just going to glue that on here. And then that's the last thing today. And the next time when I come back with the big journal adventure, I'll be going in and decorating some of the pages with stenciling or stamping and playing around with that. And then I'll be ready to sew it together. So thanks for being with me today. I really appreciate all of you. And I'm so happy that you're with me and sharing my crafting time. My time in my studio, which I love. All right. This is where I should be using my tweezers. I'm just going to kind of put this in this corner like this. That was out of the original book, Witness to Nature. This was in one of the pictures. So, there. Just needs that. Okay, that's it. Do something you love today, as every day, and I'll see you in the next video. Do something you love, because that's the secret to happiness. See you next time. Bye.